Confirmation. Good morning, all. Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. I will start by clearing the energy, guys. Oops. Actually, get my. I decided to do a full moon one. Hope everybody's doing well. Hold on. Yeah, I got my candle lit. Got my candle lit. I see that it is nice and early. But I will say I'm going to start with a couple of these. Now, absolutely, the energy has been crazy. But I've enjoyed it so far. It's been a bit thick. What I sense is it's just basically transmuting a lot of evil eye and negativity. Because there's a lot of people that are just extremely jealous. So with that being said, let's get right on into it. Holy angels, Holy Spirit, I ask you put a shield of protection around me as I pull the energy of the atmosphere. I just want general messages of what is currently happening in the atmosphere. Karmic and collective as well. Let's just say that much. Karmic and collective energy. So it's collective. We need to know what's going on. And for most of us, we know that collectively there's been a lot of enviousness, evil eye, projections. So if anybody's been feeling like rare projection, just know it's not your energy. Okay? Just know it's not your energy. Just know it's the energy of those that you can say they're on seen in progress. And basically them after right intentions for you either. But let's just say it is what it is, guys. some people are just very bitter. What day is it? Wednesday. I believe it's the 10th of September. So we just had the 9/9 portal. A lot going on. A lot going on. But what I will say is, for the most part, it's all good. And you know you're doing the right things and you're in alignment. And you're making the good choices, that's all that matters. So, I see put a shield of protection around me, only allowing the highest and white light. Return any evil eye entities and negative intent back to the sender. Turn cold. May they turn blind. Anyone that speaks evil over me or my collective, may they lose their tongue. Please and thank you. What is in the energy today's spirit? Please and thank you. What does the collective need to know? I hate when you fall on the floor. I have to take it as it comes. So there looks like there's a King of Cups and a Page of Wands who was maybe expecting some type of good news. They're not getting it. So this is people that was probably plotting on your downfall. Someone that's childish, that's not getting any good news, as well as the King of Cups. That possibly was trying to facilitate some type of bogus offer or false love offer. You probably rejected it and are probably pissed, and now they're feeling overburdened and very disappointed. I'm kind of sensing like they're really angry. I feel they was expecting whatever they planned in their delusional little mind was gonna work. I'm sensing whatever entities they conjured up put them in this mindset of heavy delusion, where they believed they was going to gain something from what they was doing. So they was expecting some type of good news, or this could be two males, a King of Cups in the reverse and a Page of Cups in the reverse. So this is someone that's very immature, very childish. It kind of stipulates a younger individual, but it could be an older individual. Either way, someone roughly around the same age or a few years younger, but clearly someone that was born in the same era, if that makes any sense. So even if one is older and one's a bit younger, there's not that much difference. So it seems like whatever they had planned or whatever they was plotting, they're feeling overburdened because things ain't turning out the way they expected. So clearly they're seeing some type of signs or synchronicities, and that's pissing them off. I'm sensing that they've done everything within what they deemed as power to get the outcome they was looking for. They haven't got that. So they're pissed. So all the little tricks, I said this already, what these people do is they're not I wouldn't say adventurous. What I'm saying is, because things may have worked the way they've done things before, they would just keep repeating the same cycle over and over and over and over again. Do you understand? But still expecting to get some type of outcome that's going to go in their favor, and they haven't got that. They're not going to get that. Clearly, they're not going to get that. So they're overburdened with it because time's up. Like I said, the 9/9 porter was closure. Cycles are closed. So whatever they was doing, they cannot do no more. Even though we know they can't do it, they don't listen to divine law, they're still going to continue, but either way, it's just going to make it worse for themselves. Do you understand? So they're not going to get what they wanted. Their wishes are not being fulfilled at this present moment. Anything else, Spirit, for this current energy? Who does it involve? Oh, so it involves an Empress in the reverse. So this is a Jezebel. Possibly even a married couple. Possibly even more than one. In fact, I go as far as to say a group of them. So you have a karmic Empress, which is a Jezebel, who worked with these two individuals, or maybe one of these individuals is her spouse, possibly. Somebody she's sleeping with, maybe. But either way, she's an impersonator, basically. So it seemed like they're getting, or they wanted us to be bored with what they're doing and discontented. So whatever illusions they've been projecting, they wanted people, whoever they're trying to deceive, to fall for it, if that makes any sense. But those of us that are awake, those of us that have done this, we can see through the illusions. We know exactly what it is. So whatever negative energy they was projecting to maybe have us deemed in a certain light hasn't worked. So if that hasn't worked, then that just tells me it's going back to them. So like I said, whatever they wished or planned for others, they've actually manifested that into their reality. So they're being exposed for who they truly are. Did someone wake up looking like a monster? I didn't know where that came. Shit! It was like, well, why am I seeing Cinderella? Like going to bed with Cinderella and waking up next to Shrek. That's madness. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. I mean, for most of us that are on the right path, we're in a new beginning. And look at that. They wanted us to walk away from our Ace of Pentacles. Are you crazy? They was hoping that they would be able to steal it from us. For some of you, they've been impersonating a divine empress, which they're not clearly. I mean, if you've got to seduce people with sex and then put entities on them, then there's nothing divine about that, is there? Maybe that's why they're going crazy. They've siphoned so many different energies, it's making them act out of character. Or they've realized the strength and determination it took to get here or to even walk in a true empress energy. And it's too hard for these people. They thought it was easy. Because we make it look easy, don't we, guys? Of course, we make it look easy. Page of Pentacles. Oh, so it seems like, look at that. Look at that. Look at all these pages coming out. All these, this is a bunch of immature, childish individuals. Clearly, that they're realizing now, they didn't delay anybody. They just delayed their self. Not only that, they delayed all their blessings. I go as far as they ain't getting any blessings. Clearly, they was waiting for some type of money or to get some type of word of whatever nefarious acts they was taking part in, is what I'm getting. And that hasn't came out the way they expected. So whatever good news they was expecting, they're not getting. So that just tells them whoever they was attacking, they failed miserably. I'm getting they was writing checks that the rotten asses couldn't cash. So maybe some of them's in a lot of trouble now. They're in a lot of debt. They've got a lot to answer to. They're actually being chased at this present moment. And I'm also getting the same behavior they exacted on everybody else or whoever they was attacking is now being done to them. So their role's been flipped upside down. So everything that they was putting other people through, they've now manifested that into their existence, and that's what they're experiencing. Clearly, that's why their Ten of Wands is out here. They're feeling overburdened. That's weird. Considering how happy and celebration they was about doing this shit to people, thinking that they was going to be under the guise of darkness, they've just been exposed. Not only that, they cannot take the burdens. Literally, they can't take the burdens. Some people just, somebody needs an exorcism. Somebody needs an exorcism. They were trying to cause you mental chaos. They wanted you to lose your mind, but they wanted it televised, so to speak. So they wanted the world to see. They had all the little cronies up stalking and watching you, being like, yeah, see, it's gonna happen now. Watch. And look. What's happened? You just exposed yourself. I know it goes deeper than this. What else, Spirit? They were trying to destroy or dismantle people's happiness. They hate people's happiness. It's kind of in the reverse. So they was basically trying to stop someone else's financial success. They wanted it for themselves. So clearly, it ain't working. It hasn't worked. So that means it's like the energy's gone in reverse. So they're not getting any financial success. So whoever they was attacking, their financial success is about to increase, or it has already increased. That's what that is. Oh no. Shit. This is nuts. Anything else with this energy? They've made deals that they now cannot see through. They put it all on the line. Damn, why would you do that? So you thought you could impersonate somebody and steal someone else's life without doing the work it took for people to get where they was. Well, there's not really much I can say about that. Other than you reap what you sow. Ah, look at that. Conflict. And guys to take this as well. Conflict. 5 of Wands. So you're now in war with yourselves over the burdens that you've manifested. Because you took your last chances and you bet on the wrong odds, basically. That's not very bright. You should have taken that to heal whatever's making you angry and bitter, because it makes no sense. And for some of us, like I said, they try to malign your character, defame who you are, and basically make themselves out to be some sort of saint. But clearly, they ain't. The word virtue isn't working no more. You thought you could glamorize yourself to deceive others, but now people see, or they're waking up. I'm kind of getting that shit's hitting the fan all at once. Usually it's like it kind of goes like one thing after another. But for what I'm getting, it's all at once. That's why you're feeling so overburdened, which is causing you to fight, because now you want to play the blame game. You can't blame anybody but yourself, because you all willingly made those choices to do what you did. Maybe that's what the Most High wanted. But the devil obviously made you believe, because at the end of the day, he's still getting what he wants. Do you understand? But you're not going to get what you want. So maybe you had a last ditch chance to turn it around for yourself, and you chose not to. You chose to persevere straight into darkness. Oh, Two of Cups. You were trying to make someone seem unlovable, when truly the people that are unlovable is yourselves. And I'll tell you why, because you don't love yourself. What else for this energy, spirit? Ooh, 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 ooh. I knew it. Now I'm kind of getting this two ways. They try to implode or explode your life and turn your world upside down, when in fact that's what's happening currently. That means like now, basically. And the funny thing is, didn't we hear a lot of this the other day in the last couple of days? Since the full moon, since Sunday, this is all I've heard is thunder, lightning, and heavy rain. So this is the beginning of the end for these, whoever got involved in this. Let me just say that much. It's the beginning of the end. This is their downfall. And for some of you, there's no coming back from this. Some of you, there's going to be court cases, jail, sickness. There's a lot of sickness here. A lot of sickness. All that distortion and confusion that you was projecting onto others has now literally just done a 360 spin back, which is now your existence. And I heard will be for the foreseeable future. That's not good. So you not just destroyed it for yourself, you destroyed it for everybody around you. I heard it's a community of people. And whatever family members you work with. There's people that you've dragged into this, you never told them the truth. And now they're all getting hit. That's not good. I think for that, doing that, you're wicked. You are wicked. And if it was up to me, you get double the judgment because of what you did. Do you understand? You had to lie and do magic on people to get them to jump on your little bandwagon or whatever you bribed them with the assurance it was going to work. For some of you, it's your own family members. Yep, it's your own family members. Anything else for this energy? What's to clarify the Tower spirit? Can I get some more confirmations on the Tower, please, and thank you. Page of Cups. Ooh. Ooh. So this shows me that some of you have whatever you stole to obtain, whether it be marriage, a high level commitment, it could have been certain stature on certain jobs, maybe certain networkings. It's been stripped from you because it's in reverse. So there's no wish fulfillment for you. Absolutely not. Damn. Your wishes are not being fulfilled, basically. So whatever you built on these faulty grounds is now being given to the right people, basically. So that energy that you stole, whatever it was that you stole, is going to be returned sevenfold. Not good. So this just tells me, I wouldn't be surprised if the Five of Pentacles came out in reverse as well. Damn. That's so sad. So some of us have happy news coming. I kind of felt the energy anyway, but then they've tried to project like negative energy into your reality to make you believe that it's not going to happen. But for a lot of us, we stayed focused. Do you understand? That no matter what they try and throw, shit will always work out in our best benefit, and it has, clearly. You can stay in denial as much as you like. First of all, you can't run from karma, and you can't run from cause and effect either. Especially the ones that thought, oh, they could run back or try and make amends, which wasn't honorable, because you still had some type of nefarious intent behind it, so it wasn't genuine. A lot of you thought you could just come up with some elaborate excuse and some fake apology and expect people to just welcome you with open arms. I'm getting. You turned the whole community. I don't think you really turned them. I really feel that people must have felt a certain way anyway, so it was easy for them to be swayed. Whoever was bribed, some of you was given money to give false testimony. That's fine. It's up to you, innit? Too late to be your crime. Can you clarify the page of cut script? Please and thank you. Oh damn. Oh, so you wanna hold up the white flag? Yeah, your deceit and hidden agenda has been uncovered. People are speaking on this. This is why you're freaked. So you tried to bring a tower to a Queen of Cups in the upright. Or you tried to distort the energy of a Queen of Cups in the upright. Do you know that didn't work? From you don't align with that energy, and that's not truly who you are, that energy is not going to stick to you. Do you understand? It's not going to stick to you. So it's either you didn't know this or you didn't care and you did it anyway. So all that's doing now is when it comes back, you can't keep up the facade. So what I'm getting is you're unhinged, and these little psychotic, demonic, evil tendencies that you've always had is clear. Clear to see, I heard. Clear for everybody. Everybody can see that shit. That's bad. That is bad. You've involved your families in this. You've involved other families in this. There's a lot of people in conflict now. That's bad. But by your own hands. I just heard self-inflicted. You cannot play victim in a problem you've created. That makes no sense. This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted, innit? Chaos, upheaval, betrayals, injustices. This is your karma. You reap what you sow. You've reaped what you've sown. Knight of Cups. Oh, so you was trying to either steal someone else's love. What did I say to you? Did I just say to you the Five of Pentacles is coming out? What did I just say to you? So you're heartbroken because all this work you put in, all these people you involved, all these promises you made has backfired. I just heard, I've never heard this before, in an expeditiously bad way. What's expeditiously? That means like severe, in it, like really severe. Oh my days. And now your worst fears has manifested, which is you're going to live a lifetime in poverty. Not just you, your children, your children's children. In fact, your whole bloodline, for some of you, your whole bloodline is you've just wiped out your whole bloodline. You've cursed your whole bloodline. So you basically will never be able to have anything good. You will never be able to obtain, let alone hold on to anything good. That's not good, man. It's not good. Three of Swords, you're heartbroken about this now. You've just come to the realization of what you've just manifested with your own hands. But you was happy for this to be someone else's existence. This just goes to show how some people have the spirit of pure evil. Not wickedness, pure evil. Gift wrap with a bow on it. That's what I'm getting. You are pure evil, gift wrap with a bow on it. You weaponize everything close to you in order to get what you want. And look where that's got you. Look where that's got you. That's so sad. But for some of you, you have a lot of admirers, or whoever these people are that you wanted individuals to be deemed a certain way, so that they wouldn't offer a love offer or they wouldn't offer like support. Do you understand? That hasn't worked. It's still coming. In fact, it's here. We're actually in the energy. For some of you, you've already made these physical connections. For others, that's what's coming. Do you understand? So you might get, I don't know, a phone call, an invite, a message. Some of you may, it's destined for you to connect with certain individuals. I'll just say that. But yeah, feeling good. Embrace it. That's what I say. This is not. Ooh. You know what the real magic was? It's to unconditionally love yourself. That's the true power. You know, don't you? I mean, because they try to like not only like make people see you in a different light, they try to distort you as an individual. They even try to make you not like yourself. But it's truly a reflection of how they truly feel about their self, which is sad, but that's not your problem. Do you understand? They thought they could strip away from you everything that they believed made you happy. And for a lot of you, they just hate to see you smile. And to me, that's a bit backwards. How can you hate to see someone smile? That makes no sense. It's like they look at somebody and they judge them based on their outer exterior. But you wanted someone else's life, but you don't want to know the hardships and the struggle that they had to go through to get to where they are. But guess what? You got no choice but to experience it. Definitely. Can I find the I barely got a chance to speak then. He was basically trying to stop people from completing their path or even evolving, is what I'm getting. He tried to stop people. Whoever it is you've been attacking, you didn't want them to have any forward movement. You didn't want them to have any life. You wanted everything to be stagnant. So that way you could jump in their shoes and walk off into the sunset. And that shit didn't work. It didn't work. So now, how's that working for you? Doesn't have to be man, even though it says King of Wands in, oh shit, there's two cards. The King of Wands and the Nine of Wands. You didn't want people to persevere or whether you've been attacking. Because then, Had all this shit worked, it would have fed into the narrative, the false narrative you've been pushing about people. And that hasn't worked. So there's a dynamic King of Wands who may have been looking at you, but you're about to connect with somebody that is of this stature, basically. It doesn't have to be a man, it could be a woman, like I said, and it's gender neutral. It might say King of Wands, but it doesn't have to be a man. These people are ludicrous. It's like they wanted to stop you in your tracks. They didn't want you to persevere or push through the shit they was doing, but you still did. It's like they took your silence, like, yeah, see, we won. We've got them, right? We want them. No, boo-boo. Because nobody's focusing on you, you know? We're still staying focused on what we want to do, period. But some of you believe that you could, what's the word? Foresee. You were trying to like foresee our next moves and be like, yeah, I know. I bet I can guess what they're going to do next. And then do dumb shit to try and thwart it or stop it in some type of way. And every time we come out wrong, basically. It's like the only thing you've been attacking is what people's been sharing. Thinking that was the be all and end all, is what I'm getting. And it wasn't, it never was. And for a lot of you, these was the most closest to you. I thought you wasn't aware of what he was up to behind your back, behind closed doors. Good for you. I hope you had fun. We still forgive you though. I bet you're feeling stupid now. Of course you made the wrong choice, but it is what it is, isn't it? We're not gonna beef over that. It's pointless. Once we put on it, you ain't worth the energy. You ain't worth the energy. Yeah, look at that. You were trying to be a sneak thief in the night, wasn't you? I knew it. You're trying to be a sneak bird. You try to class people as unhinged, aggressive, unpredictable, untrustworthy. Everything you've described and tried to push onto someone else, you was just basically describing your true characteristics, but then placing someone else's name in the mix. Do you understand? And people can clearly see. In fact, people's gone and done their own investigations. Those that got sent, I'm thinking, once these backfires, once they realize why shit was going wrong in their existence, do you understand? They started doing some digging. They may not have told you, but they started doing their own digging. This is why I say you've got a lot to answer for. And you don't even have the answers to it, do you? You don't even have the answers to it. That's what you get. Anything else to clarify the Seven of Swords spirit, please? Oh. You don't like the fact of what I'm getting from this, how we illuminate light, which you try to take, or you try to diminish and cloak. You try to hide other people's light, but then pretend like you are the light. I kind of get like some of you try to destiny swap. You've been trying to destiny swap. In fact, you've got multiple people all trying to do the same thing in the hopes that they can get something. As little or as big as they could. I'm sensing this last attack you thought your Osatishki had a part to play. He was trying to wipe out someone's complete existence and totally wipe out their life, basically. Oh, you really messed up this time, and there's no going back. There's no backsliding. There's no shifting the blame. You are all equally, I heard, equally accountable. You had ample opportunity to choose a different path and you chose not to. In fact, some of you was even getting little nudges about the shit he was doing. So you knew exactly what he was doing, and the worst thing about it is, instead of holding fire, you doubled down on that shit. Like you've made it. Do you know what? Some of you people are obsessed, completely obsessed to whatever entities you conjured up that's in your vessel that's controlling you. That's what you asked for, so you got what you asked for. Oh, looky here. We still got the Ace of Cups. Or what should I say? We're still in Ace of Cups energy. Look at that. Your devilish antics and your devilish ways have been exposed. Or you continue to make deals with the devil. Maybe the devil's telling you no now. Maybe the devil's like, F this shit, you people ain't worth $1. You ain't even worth the energy of the devil. That says a lot. That says a lot. I heard the devil saying, I gave you one job. But you always doing the same thing. But you all wanted different things. Do you understand? You can't touch someone that's protected. Clearly. But I suppose it is what it is, guys, isn't it? Yeah, what did I say to you? You can't touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. And that's what you get. Clarify the devil card, Spirit. You can thank you. Did the collective beat the devil? Or were these people in? Yeah, were these people in devil energy? Oh, because you wanted the 10 of Cups. You wanted the position of a true Hierophant, which is the collective, and you still didn't get it. But now you got to sit and watch, because that's what you do. You're gonna just continue to stalk, angry, bitter, still projecting your bullshit, in the hopes that something might go awry for us. I got news for you, boo boo. It ain't never gonna happen. And anybody that doesn't believe, you better believe. You understand? Give these people an inch, they will take a mile. No, scratch that. Give these people an inch, they will take your life. You hear me? Give them an inch, they will take your life. And I'm also getting from this, because we balanced out both our shadow side and our light side, which is something you've not been able to do, have you? You only work out of one side, which is your dark side. But you pretend to be balanced of both light and dark. You know what Manchester said? You would never want us to go into our dark side. We would wipe you out, literally. We would wipe you out. But we didn't need to. Vengeance is the Most High's, not yours. I mean, you wanted vengeance on shit that you did to other people. That makes no sense. That's a bit backwards, don't you think? But that's how warped you people's minds are, and that's really, really sad. Some of you are going to be sectioned. Some of you are already losing your mind. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's like I sense like a very somber energy for us anyway. But for you people, I have to just say what I feel. Depressed, suicidal. You know you're about to go through a very difficult existence, if that's the best way I can articulate that. A very difficult existence. You're thinking to yourself, you don't know how you're gonna get through it. Some of you are already in the dark night of the soul. For some of you, Sunday was your last day in the light. Some of you are in complete darkness. And I wouldn't want to know what that feels like. I'm being honest with you. I literally wouldn't want to know what that feels like. The people you dragged in, the people that you taught little bits and pieces to, and never told them or gave them the understanding of anything that they was doing. So you blindly led people to the slaughter, basically. I just heard you know, I've been what's the word? You led them like lambs to the slaughter. And that's what the Bible says, isn't it? God says, my people will perish because of lack of knowledge. And that's exactly what I'm seeing play out. That's really sad. That's real sad. But you did it to yourself, isn't it? So you can't expect no one to care, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, we're sharing our gifts with the world, whether you like it or not. So you can keep trying to copy, imitate. Do you understand? People are seeing straight through it. Or people know you're copying other people. Exactly. This is the energy that we emanate, the Ace of Cups. Multi-talented, all-terrain. I'm saying all-terrain in the sense of the obstacles placed in front of us that you people have sat and watched people like fall to pieces over. We skipped through it like a walk in the park. Do you understand? You're a bunch of cowardly bullies, I hear. And your demise will be televised. So basically, we've got front row seats to your demise if we choose to sit and speculate and watch. But that's up to you. Do you understand? I can't tell people what to do. You understand? I know what I would do. I know what I am doing, but I would never tell people what to do or how to sit there or mock people and laugh at people. Do you understand? And make fun of people. I don't need to do things like that. You've done it all by yourself. You've already done that. Like and share the live. So yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. Clarify the Hierophant parts. Please and thank you. Can I get some more confirmations on the Hierophant? Or should I pull from another deck? The truth is here. This is the truth. How about that? Everything I said is the truth. What I'm getting is there is a King of Pentacles that's interested. You may actually be collaborating, or this may be a new counterpart. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be like business wise, someone that wants to support you, work with you, whatever the case may be. And someone wants to take very good care of you. So you have true love. In fact, you've got a lot of love, collective. You've got a lot of love. And it's for those who have the eyes to see, they can see. And I keep, when I'm hearing this song, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Funny how it's been raining. Funny how you've been doing magic to try and cloud people's judgment about an individual's true character. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Bum, 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 bum. Don't let I don't know the rest of the words. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, victory. Victory, victory, victory. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm proud of myself. Shit we've had to overcome. how we've handled it. We handled it with grace and maturity, which is a true reflection of who we are as an individual. Despite the bullshit that's been spread about us, we don't care. It is what it is. When I would always say, as who has mouth to talk, let them talk. And what's that shit about lies are spread by what? Spread by fools and carried by idiots? Something like that. But yeah, let me confirm. Let's have a look. All right, is this the truth? Was I spot on, Spirit, with what I've just said? Can you clarify everything I've just said, Spirit, please and thank you. Please clarify anything I've just said. Okay, thank you. See, I knew it anyway. I just like to confirm it sometimes. You know how it is. 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 Let's see if the same shit comes out again then, huh? Can you confirm this spread, Spirit, please and thank you? Confirm these individuals. Why is that? I don't know why this card is backwards. Confirm this spread, Spirit, please and thank you. Or can you clarify this energy? Please and thank you. I ask that you clarify this energy. Please and thank you. Can you please clarify everything I've just said, Spirit, please and thank you. We fight not with flesh, but powers and principalities. Can you confirm this spread, please and thank you? Please to confirm this spread, Spirit, please and thank you. Confirm this spread, please and thank you. Confirmations, please. Oh shit. 6 of Cups. Confirmations, please, Spirit. I told you. There's your disagreement. That's you lot fighting. We ain't fighting. Celebrations. Yeah, we have to defend our shit. But you people thought that with you teaming up or getting a lot of you to come against, because you don't go for groups of people because you're cowards, you're weak. You like to pick and target one individual. For some of you, like I said, it's your own family that have been doing this to you your whole life. And now people can truly see who these people are. Or now they're understanding why you've moved the way you've moved. No, we're not confused. Do you understand? We're not confused. You know exactly who you peoples are. Just because we haven't addressed you people doesn't mean we don't know who the hell you are. We just don't care. We was guided to ignore you. Do you understand? But at the same time, defend ourselves. And that's exactly what we've done. So now we can reminisce. Oh, look at that. You didn't want us enlightened. But guess what? We're already enlightened to the bullshit. That's our job, is to show others. Do you understand? So if they're experiencing anything that we've experienced, they know exactly where it is. They know exactly how to defend themselves and protect themselves, is what I'm hearing. But that's up to them how they choose to. You can give someone the tools, but I can't make you use them. Do you understand? It's for you to adapt that to your existence and what's best for you. Balance, darling, balance. That's what it's about. You thought by projecting all this negative energy, you would have people at imbalance, have people going crazy. Do you know what I mean? Acting all unhinged, flipping out. You couldn't shake people's confidence or the confidence of the collective. You took our stillness for scarcity. No. We had to be meticulous and strategic. But at the same time, we walk by faith, not by sight. So you wanted us to go and act on the illusion you were projecting. We didn't need to do that. Because you know what? You just go on the inside, sit down and meditate with yourself, and let your angels do the rest. And that's exactly what they did. So now you've got judgment. And it's here for you. I know some of you feeling it already. This is why you're trying to project what you're feeling onto empathic people. But we know it's not our energy, so we can return it back to you. Yeah. I'm getting you this is wanted us to lose out in the sense of he wanted us to give up, not strive for our dreams, not take risks, not live life. And then some of you wanted us to just be quiet and just take the abuse that you was trying to dish out. No, boo-boo. I know you're wondering, how do they do it? That's for us and for you to find out for yourself, because no one ain't going to tell you. That's a guaranteed fact. You have to find that shit out for yourself. Yeah. We found sanctuary amidst the chaos that you was projecting and trying to create into our reality. You know, you kind of want people to feel insecure. I'm kind of getting from this. You didn't want us in this energy. And the fact that we're in this energy is sending you cuckoo. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, I heard. 10 of Pentacles. You try to downplay people's accomplishment, but look, it's apparent. You don't like that, do you? I bet you don't. And I'll say it again. Oh, shit. This is actually family members and people they worked with. And even strangers too. Some of you old friends. But yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. The fact still remains that you failed. My ears are ringing, so I would choose your words very carefully, is what I'm getting. So if you can't help yourself. I mean, you try to control how we think and feel and what we say. Satisfaction. Look at that. Satisfaction guaranteed. 9 of Cups. Wishes fulfilled. For some of you, they wanted you to believe that nothing you wish for will come into fruition. That's because you were sharing like your dreams and aspirations with the wrong people. You know, Sam, but that it happens like that sometimes. But once you're aware of the fake people that don't actually care about your survival, let alone your growth or your stability, once you cut them off, they have no access to you. And that's what you're really pissed at. You have no access to us. We won't engage with you. The amount of fake accounts you've been trying to contact us on to try and get us to speak with you hasn't worked. You are just dissatisfied. But it didn't work. You didn't want us to gain knowledge of the magic we all hold within us, just with how we believe and how we perceive things. But you've known this all along, haven't you? Which is why you've done the things you've done to harm people, to take from people. And now you've got to pay it all back. I won't want to be you. Let me just say that. I won't want to be you. I wouldn't want to be you. Yeah, we know you've been stealing money. Yeah, we know you worked with family members. Yeah, we know past over loved ones that you took out, left as inheritances that you stole. Yeah, we know. You know. That obviously explains why you've been pushing some false narrative that now people see the truth of. Or because you didn't want to tell the truth. Just remember, everything done in the dark always comes to light. Can you confirm this spread, please and thank you? Can you confirm the outcome of this complete energy, please and thank you? Collective and karmic. So you're in court trying to fight, or the court has ordered something, and you're trying to you're either trying to slow things down, or you've appealed about something, but you don't have what you've spent. Some of you have lied and said, oh, I've given them their portion, which you didn't. You lied. You got others to lie about that too. Now you got an answer to it. But yeah, for some of you, you'll be going to court. Some of you won't. Ooh, some of you won't be leaving court. I told you. Some of you are not going to be leaving court. Some of you won't be leaving court because you're already in bad health. But this is backfires because this is what you sent to other people, basically. Told you. You are concerned, isn't it? Because you know what's to come in it. You knew what you was getting yourself into before you did it, and now it's here. It's in the present. You're bricking it. But yeah, you can't use your bad health to evade this. You can't. I'm so sorry. Not gonna happen. Like I said, innit? Doing the shit you did, you made it an occupation, didn't you? I know, that's why you're all quiet. That's why you're all quiet. Nothing to say, no? Okay. I expect nothing less. Yeah. You had an expectation. For some of you, they never wanted you to have a genuine courtship. So for some of you, what I'm kind of getting from this, for some of you, like I said, innit, some forgery's been going on, fake documents, someone's put you in a fake marriage, and now they're being caught up about it because somebody's investigated. I said that already. So while you're watching us, you're being watched too. But you had an expectation to continue living this falsity, basically. But how can you if the real individual is still alive? Is that why you've been trying to frame people and hide this sudden wealth? And this is why I said that your family's involved as well, because they all work together. Yeah, they all work together. It could be possible a fake power of attorney maybe, or someone's gone in pretending to be you. Somebody's in despair, I'm getting it. This is either a house was left for you and they sold it, or some of you took the money that you stole and purchased a house. And you're in despair because you're about to lose it. Do you understand? Or be thrown out. Whichever comes first, I suppose. I told you, you're going to jail. You've committed some serious fraud and thievery. Yeah, you've really got a message of concern about this. And this has been coming up for the last, couple of months? But I already said this in 2023, I believe it was. Which is why you attacked my other platform. Isn't that right, Karmics? So I know you're in this live on fake accounts, because that's what you do. Yeah. It involves a karmic lover. Either a fake ass warlock or a fake ass gigolo Jezebel. And the community, let's be clear. I wouldn't be surprised if Family Room came out as well. Of course, there was a main male who was involved in the theft of this great fortune. Involved in the theft of this great fortune. Who wanted the gift of this privileged lady. So you got imposters out here, basically. You're being exposed too, by the way. And you've all got a message of concern about this shit. For some of you, what did I say to you? Didn't the sickness card come out? Either whatever illness that you have is going to send you to your grave, or for some of you, that's what you're planning in. You're planning to take yourself out because you don't want to face the repercussions of what you've done. Because not only that, you've done this multiple times. This ain't your first rodeo. This is why it was so easy for you to do it. I'm also getting, for some of you, there's like a gang of you that this is what you specialize in. This is what you do. You know, there's little groups with the weird names. Let's just say that. These little groups with the weird names. Confirmation. Ooh, confirmation. Ooh. Did anyone? I thought one just turned around. Did it? Oh shit. Confirmation. This could be someone that used to be your lover. I'm getting, or all these people have been fornicating together. So this could be a gang of people that do magic over, what do you call it, like sex parties. Or this could be someone that sent in a false lover. Yeah, look at that. What did I tell you? The judge already made a decision. She's still lying. So while the judge already made the decisions, whatever they're trying to do, yeah, there's a mature woman involved as well. And this is why they was believed, didn't it? Because you believe that maturity comes with age. No, some older people are bitter as hell. In fact, they are the most evilest people in existence because of their own jealousy or their own insecurities. For some of you, they didn't want you to have anything. They've left you out in the cold, and this is stuff that was left for you since you was a child. They just didn't want you to know. And this is why you struggled the way you did. Yeah, that's a mature man. And getting a father figure, maybe a granddad, who obviously worked or paid this main male to be a false lover and put you in a false courtship in order to steal. Hence why now they're in grave concern and despair. Let's see. Yeah. Because they know their shit's about to change. Life is over for these people, I promise you. Because they know it's going to be great changes for us, but demise changes for these people that they've been trying to fight tooth and nail to keep. They've been fighting tooth and nail to keep this false narrative going. They've been fighting tooth and nail. That's why they're in bad health. This is why they're in despair. It's a wrap. Yeah. And you will be sailing off into the Distant Horizons Collective. I promise you that. Start picking your destination that you want to travel to. What did I say to you? It involves your family. Your family are the oppressors. Your family is the catalyst to all of this. Do you understand? It starts with these people. It's our spirit, yeah? Spirit. Is the karmic family members the perpetrator of this whole scenario, spirit? Yes or no? Is the karmic family members the catalyst of this whole scenario, spirit? Yes or no? You see, I didn't touch that, innit? You can see I never moved my hand? Yes. Thank you. That's all I needed to see. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah. Then I wanted you to be married, or on the flip side, they put you in a fake marriage in order to facilitate all of this, to steal from you behind your back without your knowledge. But now they've all been caught. Now they've all been caught. Yes, 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 indeed. But never mind. We still forgive you, though. But we're very clear on who you are and what you are and what you did. But you thought that by dropping little inklings, because of course we've lost family members, which we know that they had life insurance. Do you understand? Because they was told, we was informed. So then you still chose to lie and get people to steal our mail. We know. The same warlocks you paid to court us falsely, which is why it was so easy for them to betray us. And that's fine. You made your bed, you can lay in it. Let the karma intensify. Let the karma intensify. We don't mind. It is what it is, guys. You reap what you've sown. But yeah, that's it and that's all. Let the good times roll, I just heard. That's so beautiful. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. I'm going to see what ancestors are with the collective as well, though, still. I've not done that for a while, but yeah. So let me pull a couple ancestor cards. Let us pull some ancestor cards and see what ancestors are working with the collective. I know this box is like crazy. Let me pull some ancestor cards. What ancestors are working or walking with the collective spirit, please, and I thank you. Also, what ancestors are fighting on our behalf, please, and thank you. Which of the ancestors is walking with the collective, please, and thank you. What ancestors are walking with the collective spirit, please, and thank you. Can I get 4, please, spirit? Give me 4 ancestors cards for the collective. Can I get 2 more? 1 more? Thank you, spirit. Thank you, spirit. So who's working with the collective? Grounding, giving and receiving. Yeah, it's your time to give and receive. What did I just say to you about manifesting? Liberation. You liberate people. So I kind of sense that even though you've been enduring a lot, you don't really dwell on it. You still find a ways to guide and liberate others. I think that's a gift that you have naturally. But at the same time, you're not dwelling or burdening others with any pain you've been through. So that's a good thing. A lot of people don't have that quality about them. Do you know what I mean? But you do. A few of us do. I mean, someone said that to me the other day. They said, "Oh, you don't look like what you've been through." And at first, I used to take it as like an insult, like you taking the piss. But I kind of saw the beauty in it. So I'm kind of glad I experienced the shit I experienced, as bad as it was, as painful as it was. I don't see it as a burden. I kind of see it as a blessing because there was many lessons I needed to learn. Some lessons I had to learn multiple times. I didn't get the lesson. I was obviously making the same mistakes, and I get it. So I'm not angry about it or bitter. And I don't understand why you people are, but you made those choices willingly, if that makes any sense. There's a big difference. And because we've learned from our lessons and we share the same lesson with other people, you don't like that. This is why you attack our platform. Do you understand me? You keep trying to hack our devices, smearing our names, and it's doing dumb shit. And where's it got you? If you would have made use of the money you stole, I'd understand, but you didn't. You got nothing to show for it. You got nothing good to show for it. But had you given what was rightfully ours, you would have made good use of it. Simple as that. No matter what you took, we're still flourishing. We're still progressing. You haven't stopped that. No matter how much you tried to isolate us from other people, that was the best thing you could have ever done. Because that gave us the chance to sit in our own energy, deal with whatever codependency issues we had, and look at it from a different light. And heal from shit that you've been doing our whole existence. This is why when we come at this time, you're wondering, why are they not breaking? I'm doing the same shit I did before. It always worked, but now it ain't working. This is why it's not working. Because we've healed shit we never realized we had to heal from. Do you understand? I've had to go into wounds that I've tried to bury for like 40 plus years. And that wasn't easy. I'm not going to lie to you. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad I did. Because now when you're throwing those same wounds, but you're doing it in like a tactical way, I see it for what it is. And this is how I know I can differentiate whether or not it's family doing it or people on the outside. Do you understand? Family are the catalyst, and it's sad to say. There's families out there that don't experience what we've experienced. They've had a totally different life from what we've had. So I understand that it's kind of hard for them to understand how a mother and a father, whether it be a biological parent or a step parent, can be that evil and that wicked to their own offspring. It's because they could never see it because they've never experienced it. Do you understand? And you don't like the fact that we're able to articulate it in a mature way. And that took some work. I'll be honest with you. Because the pain is still there, because you're continuing to try and abuse us in some way, shape, or form. I'll be honest with you, there was a time where I couldn't speak on my experiences because I would break down. I'd be like really emotional, and I didn't understand why I was so emotional. I understand now it's because I hadn't healed those wounds. So I had to really do some deep diving and some reflection and some serious healing. I was holding on, harboring resentment from childhood, and I get it. Do you understand? I don't have those issues because you have to heal from it. Because there's people older than me, and look how you're behaving. How can you use shit that happened in your childhood when you're my elder? That makes no sense. So what are you really teaching me? What lesson am I supposed to learn from you other than don't be miserable and bitter at your age? Do you understand? Exactly. And that's what you don't like because you chose not to heal. And that's fine. That's your choice. But you have no authority, no jurisdiction. You have absolutely no right to stop another individual from healing from their own traumas that you caused. Do you understand? You caused those things. But yet you're the same people out here trying to shame and humiliate the same individuals that you tried to destroy and damage. How does that make any sense? And you're more mad about being exposed. You're not even remorseful for the shit you did. May that make sense? It doesn't. All right then. It doesn't make sense, does it? Exactly. And you just don't like the fact that we're able to articulate ourselves that people can actually understand. Do you understand? Because you've been out here deceiving people and pulling a veil over people's eyes with your word witchery. So you're more angry at the fact of you've been exposed for your true colors than what you've done. The pain you've caused somebody for no reason other than your own jealousy. That's not acceptable. And you will never silence me. I promise you that you can hack as many platforms as you like. I don't care. I'm still gonna speak my truth. You just don't like that. When we speak, people listen. I tell you why? Because our energy vibrates a certain way that you can't fake. Do you understand me? That's what we don't like. So you can keep studying this as much as you like. You will never be the blueprint. Never. Now, let us see. I won't read the whole thing. I'll just literally give you. Yeah, this is about grounding. So all the energy that we've sent us, we've transmuted. You just don't like that. Soche, which is another good temple of the ancestors. What did I say to the element of the bush? This is a South African. So this could be a South African ancestor. Not all the ancestors are from the same continent. If that makes any sense. And it says, protect your magic. Your heart is your own. Your body is your own. Your mind is your own. Your truth and story are your own. Be rooted in your truth. Create healthy boundaries. Thank you. I am family, planted and deeply rooted. Can't touch this. Hammer time. I know I like to turn things into a joke. I'm so sorry. I'm not. Okay, this is what you manifest. They know that you're a super manifester. This is why they've been stealing your shit. Understand? This is the temple of the conjurers, the element of water, and this is your South African ancestor. Mod Jaji? Majaja? Is that Majaja? Majaja? I don't know if I pronounced that right. If I haven't, I apologize. And your embodiment is shower of blessings are yours. You are a rainmaker, master manifester, shapeshifter, alchemist, and sorcerer. Open your hands and your heart. And your declaration is divine blessings flow to me so easily. Divine blessings flow to me so easily. That kind of sounds like a song, isn't it? Divine blessings flow to me so easily. Divine blessings flow to me so easily. X Factor. This is my act. Don't play with me. My act. I love the tattoo. I have to get that as a tattoo, dude. Giving and receiving. And this is your Egyptian ancestor. I have an Egyptian. I got my bloodline is Egyptian, Nigerian, South African, and East African. And do you know what else did I find I had in me as well? Bloody Greek as well. I got like 1.3 Greek and like 1.8 Egyptian. But yeah, it's a temple of conjurers. And it says your guidance is reset your harmonic balance. You are out of alignment. The sacred scales command you to give and receive. If you receive without giving, you are selfish and out of alignment. If you give without receiving, you are stuck in what? Martyrdom and out of alignment. So basically, it's like an equal balance of giving and receiving. And your declaration is, I give easily and freely. I receive easily and freely. So it's about giving and receiving, but to the right people, not to people that just take. There's got to be equal balance of both. Do you understand? And the last one is Queen Mother's Nanny. Oh, wow. This is your Jamaican ancestor, Temple of Queens, element of fire. and your guidance is your dreams hold the power and the keys to your liberation. You are free. Hear yourself rise up. My dreams empower me. So remember that your dreams empower you. So don't give up, innit? Yeah, so that giving and receiving, you must know what level you're at or what you've been doing. This one I know Afiu's in the chat. Oh no, wicked ass people. It's okay. Because you're gonna learn either way in it, whether it be the hard way or the easy way, you're gonna learn. So it is what it is. So that's what I'm gonna say on that one. But yeah. And it was nice to be able to get some type of energy anyway. But yeah. Just remember to drink your water. I'd be grateful. I think if I would give any words of wisdom, I will say be grateful even for what you don't have, if that makes any sense. Do you understand? Because people only want to be grateful once they get certain tangible, certain big. It doesn't work like that. Be grateful for your life, be grateful for your health, be grateful for all your limbs. Be grateful that you can wake up with a smile on your face. Do you know what I mean? Be grateful that you can do things on your own. Do you understand? Be grateful that you got 2 foot, 2 legs, 2 hands, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils. Just little things like that. And then shit will change, innit? So, yeah. Thank you for listening. And I'm gone. I got 11p in gifted. That's good. I'm not into these fake ass people, so I'm good. Thank you.